Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will take possession.
Here we go, Panther Street, Panther Street.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They'll get this one to Watkins. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of From the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So the Saints making the call here. They're going for two.
Let's go.
And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon, 60.
They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 11-yard line.
60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready? 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Another try following the sack. This will be cut by Watkins. The 30. Gets the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 7-point lead in the first. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, Nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Saints, 35-yard line.
Mustang 19.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
70 Lion.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3-touchdown game for the rookie. That's pretty good in your debut season, Brock. But then you look at the clock and you see, oh, wait, we still have a whole half of football to play.
Yes, when some of that psychology comes into play, don't just be satisfied. You can look at it one of 2 ways. I'm satisfied with what I've done, or you look at it and go, I got another half. I can throw 3 more of these babies.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles lead by 15 now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Cowboy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
19 Lion. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 65. Yeah, 65. Yeah.
He's dropping back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down, a run with Barkley. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Willie Gay there on the tackle. Working quickly here. Second and 10 now. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
Go.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense up to the line fast. Here he is on 2nd and inches. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Go, check. Go, check. Let's go.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th down.
Ready. Set.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Warriors 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown! His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
And 19 Tiger.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Josh Sweat making the stop. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
What's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11? They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Big gain has them across the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Oh, baby! He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a guy that once you get in that open field, there is nobody. And I mean...
Oh, no, they get him yet again! Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd down. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Back to throw, needing a first. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing it to start this drive. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll throw on 1st. Kamara's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun on 3rd down. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Throwing it just before halftime. And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Rolled the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result.
Saints 12.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go! Roll, roll, roll!
On the handoff, it's Barkley. Now working a couple of yards past the line. Willie Gay there on the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 8. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, set! Set, go!
On the draw, it's Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. 3rd downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass. You want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt, and the Saints will get set to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Give now to the running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Setting up a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's taken in by Means. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the 2nd half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Chased out to his right. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. His return starts at the 5. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw now. That's into the hands of Barkley. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready, go!
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 48.
Sending a receiver left. From the 48. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bring it.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And Mikey, 18.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain on 2nd down. Only inches to go now on 3rd.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Kamara. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels. 70 Ravens. 70 Ravens. Buffalo 18. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
This time it's a passing play. He's on the move. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. Working quickly here.
70 Lions. Back at 60. 18 Pioneer. Let go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
19 tight. 19 tight.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. They did it. He made the interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
They'll line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to try and run for it. But he won't make it. Had to go for it. That was for the tie, but they will still trail after the touchdown.
Saints 26.
So a field goal would win it for him now, but to do that, they've got to recover this kick. Oh, the Saints are looking confident that they have it, and they do! There was still some time to work with, but nope. Felt the moment was right there. And as a result, they're now in great position to take the lead with a touchdown or a field goal.
You know what that was, Kate? That was a team that wants to dictate and not react to how the rest of this game's going to go. And I love that bold attitude, and they were rewarded for it. Now, the game is in their hands to go deliver.
Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Play action on first down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to him.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied, knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? 19 Lion.
They've got a man in motion.
Go.
Looking to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Trying the right side. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that was pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Running back sent in motion. Has the first and more past midfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a fourth quarter lead. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
So here are the Saints facing a consequential two-point attempt. And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
First and 10 now from the 30.
70 Timberwolves.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Offense up to the line fast. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Dropping back to throw. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trail by a field goal. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Go.
He'll look to throw it. Barkley's got it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here we go.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Smith on the return. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4? He probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back carries here. Stiff arm success. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd and 4 coming up now. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Go. 79 Bronco. Set go.
Here's a throw. And he's brought down at the line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Philadelphia.